Good morning, folks. Well, just been listening to the radio as normal every morning. Another lovely moist morning it is. Anyway, all the shenanigans in the other world continue this morning. The other side of the glass wall, where the politicians live and the elite. Yeah, you know, public inquiries, excuses, political squabblings. You know what I said the other day about Jeremy Corbyn fully expected to be in government now, and the British people screwed him up again, buggered their plans up. The divisions continue. The Tories are squabbling with each other about a non-entity which is called austerity, where they cream all the money off the top and the rest of us pay for it with less services and stuff. That's what austerity is. It's basically get the poor people to give all their money to the rich people. So they're all squabbling about that, and you've got 28 years it's taken for some police officers to be charged as far as Hillsborough goes. 28 years, and if the people directly affected by Hillsborough, or the people's families and that who died, hadn't kept pushing, then it would have never have happened. And this is exactly what the state's trying at Grenfell Tower. Public inquiry. Oh, I can tell you what the outcome of the public inquiry is going to be now. It'll be, lessons will be learned. We're not sure why this cheap cladding was used. Well, I can tell you why the cheap cladding was used. Because it was cheap. Somebody was probably charging the local authority the expensive stuff and pocketing the money and putting the cheap stuff up. Or, this is all only theories, mine. I'm not making any allegations. Or the council just had just went for the cheapest stuff because they could save a £5 per sheet. But it's endemic, isn't it? Because all these tower blocks have got the same cladding on. And now they're saying, oh, well, it isn't fireproof. It's not designed to be frigging fireproof. There's two types. There's a flammable one, which is designed for buildings under 30 metres, and a non-flammable one. So they knew exactly what was going to happen with... They knew exactly what would happen if you put a tube of flammable material around a high-rise block and it catches fire at the bottom. That's going to heat the panels up above it, and it becomes a self-perpetuating fire, doesn't it? In a big tube. So a tube acts like a chimney, so that makes the fire more intense. It's not rocket science. But we need a public inquiry, you know. The UK column came up with the evidence within 24 hours of the fire. But oh no, we've got to spend millions now. There'll be hundreds of lawyers involved and all that, all creaming money off the top. Thank you very much. And you got Kensington Council, all the councillors there. I mean, say you've had one councillor or the chief executive been told he's got to resign, so he didn't have the honour. He didn't have the honour to resign. He had to be told to resign by Savin Javid, whatever his name is. The man who's overhauled all our democratic councils and allowed fracking all over the place. Yeah, okay. So he's doing a good job as well, isn't he? So it's all just a fucking mess, basically. And I don't know what they think they're going to achieve from it. The state is more and more every day. More and more people are waking up to being not fit for purpose. The people at the top want to perpetuate this feudal system where we're all serfs. This is what they've got at the moment. We're all serfs, and they're in charge, and we just got to do what we're told. But at the moment, because they haven't got total power, which is what they're aiming for, they're aiming for a dictatorship, which isn't very far away at the moment. But they're aiming for a dictatorship. British people aren't playing ball. They desperately tried to get Labour elected so that they can cancel Brexit, and they've been saying on the radio this morning, oh, we want Britain to be exactly the same after Brexit as it is now. So there's only one way you can do that, and that's to not have a Brexit, isn't it? Otherwise it's totally impossible. Oh, see, this fella's yellow lights on the corners don't work. So we'll have to see how much longer this facade this farce can continue, because I just find it cringeworthy when I'm listening to the news and stuff. In fact, quite often I just turn it off because I just can't stand the bullshit anymore. I can't stand the lies. And the less you watch a telly, when we only watch catch up now, so when I do, if I'm around a friend's place or around my parents' place, they've got the news on and that, or I catch some news on YouTube, it's just like, it's like they're talking to children. And I'm sure that somehow through the TV, because you walk down the street, I noticed this a few months back, right? You walk down the street, people got their curtains open and that, you know, winter's better, people have got their curtains open and that. Everybody is staring at the one-eyed monster in the corner. Every single front room has got that one-eyed monster in it. And they're all just sat there and they're watching game shows and X Factor and sport and and you realise that it's all just there to distract you. It's all just there to disconnect you from the real world, which is quite scary, really, because when the real world comes a knocking, which is going to be very shortly, everybody's going to be, oh, what's going on? And it's like with mobile phones, all the kids and that. I've noticed actually recently that quite a few kids are starting to go around without mobile phones because they don't want to be on social media and all that, and they're rejecting it, and I think that's bloody brilliant. My phone stays switched off outside business hours. We got a landline if people want to get in touch with me, and that way I'm not tracked either, because you're tracked wherever you go otherwise. So I've lost my thread now. But anyway, I'll shut up because I've lost my friend. Have a great day. Cheers.